Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 1 2 3 4 for audio. Pregame coverage will start in about 10 minutes or so. Your Auto Select pregame show. It is SPASH and DC Everest and varsity boys basketball coming up next on Zaleski Sports. Testing one more time. One more quick audio test, about 5 minutes until our pregame coverage begins. One more time, a quick audio test here on Zaleski Sports. One more time, a quick audio test. One more audio test before we get set again. 5 minutes from pregame on Zaleski Sports. 60 seconds to pregame. 60 seconds to pregame on Zaleski Sports. And a very good evening, basketball fans. A very hearty welcome to Stevens Point here at the SPASH Fieldhouse as we get set for a Titanic Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup in boys basketball. It is the SPASH Panthers playing host to the DC Everest Evergreens here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wemman, Braden Sutter on the production side of things tonight as these two teams are looking to get in the win column in conference play this year. Both teams come in 0-1. You're watching the Auto Select pre-game show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Schofield Avenue over in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. DC Everest comes in with a record of 4-3 overall, 0-1 in conference play under head coach Oliver Drake. Their one loss was to Marshfield 1 week ago, a 28-point loss at home to the Tigers. SPASH comes in 3-3. Overall, they are 0-1 in conference play. It was last Friday. They lost on this floor to Wausau West by 5 in a thrilling game. And a big win for the Warriors to get off to a good start in conference play. SPASH has now dropped 2 in a row. They fell on Tuesday night against Eau Claire Memorial. They'll look to get revenge on the Old Abes in hockey tomorrow night. We'll have that game as well for you on Zaleski Sports. So that being said, we're going to take a quick timeout here from our friends over at Auto Select. When we return, we'll take a look at the key players on both teams and what to expect from this one, as it is the Panthers and the Evergreens on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
And your Auto Select pregame coverage continues here on Zaleski Sports. Get Mike Wellen here with Braden Sutter. Take a look at these two teams, both looking to get their first conference win of the season. For DC Everest, they're doing it without their all-conference and leading scorer, Cohen Prevey, who has been out all season with an injury. Came in over 1,000 points coming into the season at 1,007. He has been a dynamite player for a few years, and they're hoping to weather the storm without him. But guys have stepped up in his absence. Xavier Edwards averaging 11 a game. Vander Truex averaging 10 a game. Casey Studeman, multi-year starter, averaging just under 15 a game. And guys like Sam Dessau, who's done a great job as well in that starting lineup for DC Everest, including a big win a few days ago against Chippewa Falls. And Kate Felch, another key player, averaging 12 a game, had 17 points in that game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. On the other side, the SPASH Panthers, Jay Nawi will be available at the beginning of January to play for the Panthers. But until then, they do still have guys like Grant Shonda, who crossed the 1,000-point barrier on Tuesday night in Eau Claire. He's at 1,010. We're averaging just under 20 a game this year. Right behind him, Baraka Makalin averaging 10.5. Jaron Zeese averaging just under 9. Trent Shonda inserted into the lineup tonight. He is averaging 5 a game in his freshman season, along with just under 6 rebounds. And new faces like Ryan Malik, Sivan Dinga getting more time this year than in years past. That being said, this has been your Auto Select pregame show. Again, Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, and Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you are good to go. In just a moment, as the music gets turned down, the clock starts to wind down. We're going to turn things over to our public address announcer for all of our opening ceremonies, and that's coming your way in just a few seconds right here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, basketball fans. The SPASH Boys basketball program would like to welcome you to SPASH Fieldhouse for tonight's Wisconsin Valley Conference game between the DC Everest Evergreens and your SPASH Panthers. Before the game begins, we ask that you please stand if you are able and remove your caps as we honor America and those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy with the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
The teams will head to their benches, and we will be just moments away from the opening tip as they're going to very quickly present Grant Chandana with the ceremony of basketball for scoring his 1,000th point. And he crossed that barrier on Tuesday night against the Old Abe's. An incredible achievement for the senior to get to that 1,000 point mark.
Grant has been a 3-year starter for the Panthers and a 2-time first-team all-conference player. Congratulations, Grant Chandana, on your milestone, and we wish you continued success.
And now, as they head back to the bench, Chandana hands the ball off, and he'll get it to his parents. Be on his trophy case forever. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. We're going to start with the Evergreens DC Everest off to our left. In their black jerseys, white numbers, black lettering in white outline with Everest across the front block letters, green trim alongside the jersey. They acknowledge the officials as well. For Coach Oliver Drake and the Evergreens, starting at guard, a 6-foot senior wearing number 2, Brennan Peterson. At guard, a 6'2", junior, number 10, averaging 11 a game, Xavier Edwards. At guard, a 6'4", junior, number 11, averaging 12 a game, Cade Felch. At forward, a 6'4", sophomore, number 13, averaging 10 a game, Vander Truex. And at forward, a 6'4", senior, averaging just under 15 points a game, number 25, Casey Studeman. Again, it is Peterson, Edwards, Felch, Truax, and Studeman for the Evergreens, with a record of 4-3 overall and 0-1 in the Wisconsin Valley. On the other side, the SPASH Panthers in their home whites, red numbers and trim, red striping down the side, red numbers, SPASH in block letters across the front. For head coach John Kroll, starting at guard, a 6'1" freshman averaging 5 points and 6 rebounds. Number 3, Trent Chandana. At forward, a 6'5" senior averaging 20 points a game. They just acknowledge him, number 10, Grant Chandana. At guard, a 6'2" senior averaging 10.5 a game. Number 11, Baraka Makaleen. At guard, a 6'3" senior averaging just under 9 points a game. Number 20, Jaron Zeese. And at forward, a 6'5" junior, 3 points a game, 2 rebounds. Number 24, Ryan Malik. And for SPASH, it'll be Chandana squared, Makaleen, Zeese, and Malik for Coach Kroll. SPASH will be going right to left as you look at your screen. DC Everest left to right. As we get set for the opening tip. This tip brought to you by our friends at Dahl Automotive. The Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now they'd like to earn your 5-star review at the new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more online at dahlauto.com. It'll be Malik jumping against Truex.
Time for Wisconsin Valley boys basketball action.
It's up and taken by SPASH. Panthers get first touch. Makaleen on the right wing, quick pass to the corner. Trent Chandana drives baseline, kicks out to Grant. Chandana trying to pivot back to Trent, and they'll have to reset. Man-to-man defense for the Evergreens. Trying to fight through off-ball screens. Makaleen now deep on the right wing, looking to drive. Pivots into a double, rips free, and draws a foul on DC Everest to get things started. Be the first foul on Casey Studeman. Baseline inbound. Inbound Zeese, catch and shoot right away off the wing, and he got fouled. The landing spot, and he's going to get 3 free throws. Be Cade Felch's first, and we're going to get our first Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throws as these heads to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. 3 free throws for Zeese as he hits the first. Jaron Zeese, a 50% foul shooter in the young season, and that one no good. So he's 1 for 2. Still with 1 more. And he goes 2 for 3. First offensive touch for the Evergreens. Cade Felch will run point. Over to Studeman. And there's a bucket for the Evergreens. Chandana to Makaleen. Trying to pivot away, almost loses it. Let's kick it back out. Trent Chandana out of the baseline. And a turnover. First giveaway today. Studeman, quick pass to Edwards. Truax underneath, and he's not able to save it. He was on the baseline, and they'll trade turnovers here in the early going. Chandana will bring things up. Gets us man-to-man, a minute 20 in, 2-2. Grant Chandana backs down, tries to square up, goes through a contact, and will go back to the line and draws the 3rd team foul already on the Evergreens. That'll be Brendan Peterson getting the foul, his first. As Grant Chandana will head to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line to shoot a pair. He is a 75% foul shooter on the season. First one rattles through. Panthers 0 for from the field, but they're 3 of 4 from the line. And again, have drawn 3 team fouls in the first 90 seconds of the game. And Chandana goes 2 for 2. 4-2. Some full court pressure coming for the Panthers as they'll go into Felch, and he'll bring things up, guarded by Jaron Zeese. Both teams man-to-man. It's a handoff, and that's going to be a foul called on a reach on SPASH on Brock Mockley, his first and the team's first. As well to visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin. That features over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open nightly now through New Year's Eve. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Edwards into the mid-post, kicks it back out. Truax, now Felch on the wing, right back to Xavier Edwards. Drive and kick, quick pass to the corner, open look for Felch. That's too strong, it's an air ball. But Truax wrestles it away from Malik in a reload for DC Everest. And that one thrown too far, looking for Felch and the second Evergreen turnover. As here's Brock Mockley bringing things up. He has to find somebody who will be able to hand it off to Jaron Zeese. Bounce just inside to Grant Chandana. Kick out to Trent Chandana. He'll line up a 3. That one in and out. Rebound to Felch. He'll get it back from Edwards. Gets around a screen. Right back to Studeman. Edwards driving kick. Felch, 3 in the far corner. That one is money for Cade Felch. 5-4 Evergreens. Now here's Chandana trying to back down Peterson. Mockley now just outside the paint trying to back down Edwards. Fades away, little 8-footer is good. First field goal of the night for the Panthers belongs to Baraka Mockley. 6-5 SPASH, 3 minutes in. Truax across to Peterson. Right of the circle now for Studeman, and they'll passing, go over screen for Edwards. Goes with the roll, it causes a lot of traffic. Peterson has to catch the long swing. Now Felch, he'll get a screen again from Studeman across for Edwards. Long kick, Truax. Felch now in that far corner, guarded by Z. Shooter against shooter. They'll have to kick it right back out. Long swing. Peterson open 3 near corner. That one too strong. Rebound taken by Zeese. Zeese kicks to Trent Chandana. Over the top looking for Malik, who'll make an over the shoulder grab. And then he loses it out of bounds. Trying to drop step and get himself in position to go up. And he turns it over as Chase Pavlovich will check in, a 6-foot senior. As Reed Zastava checks in as well for SPASH, a 6'1 junior. In for Zeese. Also Jaden Zeese, the 6'11 sophomore, into the game. Truax on the left wing. Guarded by Grant Chandana. Handoff, physical handoff over to Edwards. Gets by Trent Chandana. Kicks out to the corner. Pavlovich right back to Xavier Edwards. A lot of ball screens so far from the Evergreens, trying to get a free path to the lane. SPASH fighting over these screens. Into the corner it goes. Felch. He's got 1 triple so far. Brings it back toward the timeline, guarded, and leaves Zastava in his wake. Goes around, goes up, gets position, count the bucket and the foul. Cade Felch with a beautiful move. And will draw the second foul on Mockley. As he will head out, Sivan Dinga will take his place on the floor. Felch, an 82% free throw shooter with a chance for a 3-point play. Starting with that great crossover. Had Zastava leaning, hopped through, gets the bucket and the foul, and then hits the free throw. 8-6 Everest. Trent Chandana gets a screen from Zeese, takes it himself, goes through contact. It misses, no whistle all around. Pavlovich out with the board. Over to Truax. Couple of screens, and he'll have to kick it back out Edwards. Now Pavlovich right wing. Guarded by Zastava. Right to left pass. And he's going to draw a foul on the floor. And there's the third foul on the SPASH Panthers. It'll be the first on Sivan Dinga, called on a hand check. So fouls now even up 3-3, baseline inbound. Felch will throw it in. We'll see if they maybe try and run short or far corner. They do not. Edwards will try and back down. Trent Chandana spins back toward the baseline. That's not there. Long kick right back out. Left wing for Felch. Turn around to the corner for Truex. Back to Studeman. Studeman gets by Jaden Zeese, fights through contact, count it, and one. Casey Studeman, the hoop and the harm. Jaden Zeese gets the foul. Second time now that DC Everest has caught SPASH leaning one way, crosses over, goes back the other way. Is able to then get the foul, as SPASH had to react and try and cover some ground late. As Studeman hits the free throw. Back-to-back three-point plays for DC Everest. Studeman was an 83% foul shooter. Their lead opens up to 5, 11-6. Chandana on the baseline. Trying to drive baseline on Pavlovich. Tries to square up. Reverse layup with the left is good. Chandana with 4 of the 8 points for SPASH. As Edwards over to Felch. Dribble handoff for Truex. Pavlovich, guarded tightly by Dinga, bounces to Studeman. Studeman going to work against Jaden Zeese. Gets around, and he's going to call for an offensive foul. He's going to call for the hook. And that's going to be the second foul on Casey Studeman, the team's fourth, and he's going to have to head to the bench. As Luke Honor will take his spot. Honor, a 5'10 guard. So Studeman will sit with 2 fouls. Mockleen sitting with 2 fouls for SPASH. See, third DC Everest turnover. Grant Chandana, right wing. Kick out. Dinga, open 3 near corner. Got it. Svan Dinga rattles a 3 through, and we're tied back up 11-11 with 11:30 to go in the first half. Open 3 to answer. Felch buries it. 9 points for Cade Felch. Chandana he was looking to pass the Dinga, but he was cutting away. Now Trent Chandana on the wing finds Grant. Chandana trying to drive on Pavlovich. Long skip to Dinga. Right back to Chandana, left side, guarded again by Pavlovich. Trying to back him down. That's not there. Back to Sivan Dinga, right wing. Chandana gets by the first man, takes it himself. Little floater, that one no good. Rebound taken by Truex. And a travel then called on Edwards to turn it over, as Charlie Belson will check in for the first time. As well, at the Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for their school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at Sherrill Tire Coloring Contest.com. That's Sherrill Tire Coloring Contest.com. Chandana to Dinga. He'll take a 3 near corner. Same spot. That one in and out. Strong box out on the board for Honor. The 5th rebound for DC Everest. They're out rebounding SPASH 5-1. Edwards gets through. Draws a ton of contact. No good, but the rebound and put back. Strong body control there for Truex. Lead back up to 5. 16-11 DC Everest. Trent Chandana finds Grant Chandana on the left side. Belson, Dinga to Trent Chandana, and now Zeese in the corner. Right back to Trent Chandana, gets a screen, takes it himself, fights through contact, draws a foul on the floor on the Evergreens. Now called on Pavlovich, his first and the team's 5th, as Johnny Anadietis will check in for the first time. Might as well, the Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Here is Grant Chandana. Kick out to Anadietis. Jab step, thought about the step back. Now Chandana, he'll take a 3 on the wing, and he hits. 7 points for Grant Chandana, back within 2, 16-14. as Pavlovich guarded by Anani Eddies. Edwards match up with Dinga. And a foul called on a hand check on Sivan Dinga. That's going to be his second and the team's fifth. So 2 of their guards now with 2 fouls each. Coach Kroll trying to explain that he pulled the hand back, but the ref's not having any of it. As Jaron Zeese will head in for Dinga. So it'll be 2 Zeeses, Grant Chandra, Anani Eddies, and Belson. Felch, Edwards, Pavlovich, Honor, and Truax. That one no good. Jaden Zeese the board. Chandra will then slow things down. Approaching the 1/4 mark of this basketball game. Zeese spins away, goes baseline, kick to the corner. Grant Chandra drives into the paint and brings it back out. Spinning into the elbow, kick back out, Belson. Catch and shoot, left wing 3 is good for Charlie Belson. SPASH has the lead, 17-16. First lead since 2-0. As we will see Sam Dassau and another offensive foul called on DC Everest. An illegal screen called on Vander Truax. His first and the team's 6th and the 5th Evergreen turnover. As Sam Dassau will check in, number 0. He'll join Felch, Truax, Edwards, and Honor. Johnny and Adietis. Kicks it back out to Belson. Now Zeese. Jaden Zeese. Handoff, Chandra. 3 deep on the left wing. That one too strong. And Cade Felch comes out with the rebound, his second board of the night. Drives, gets by Belson, slows it down, brings it back. Trapped on the block. They'll eventually get it back out now, Dassau. Handoff to Honor. And right back to Dassau. 8:10 to go. Edwards gets by on Yetis. Long kick, Dassau open 3 near corner. That one's short. Rebound to Chandana. Underneath, trying to get one tipped through and turns it over. Was trying to get Jaden Zeese cutting to the basket, but it was just too much traffic. Tipped and stolen by Xavier Edwards. 1-point game, Malik and Trent Chandana coming back in. Next whistle for the Smash Panthers. Felch trying to get by Belson. Now Honor trying to get by Chandana. We'll get it back to Edwards, and Nanietti says he's going to go right. That one, a ton of contact, loose ball, and a timeout taken by DC Everest, and we'll do the same. We'll step aside. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Huff Favor Real Estate Group.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
It's a 30-second timeout with 7:28 to go here in the first half, called by DCR, so they'll keep the basketball, and they'll also have keep the possession arrow as well. So Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are 2 beautiful child care and preschools in the Stevens Point area, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. To learn more, visit littlescholars.com. Again, that is littlescholars.com. Mike Wellen here with Braden Sutter. Glad to be with you guys here from SPASH. These 2 teams also going head-to-head in hockey over at KV Willett. That was supposed to be last night, but due to the weather, that got postponed till tonight. And we'll have Panther hockey for you guys tomorrow, especially on Eau Claire Memorial, 7 o'clock puck drop here on Zaleski Sports. Edwards trying to back down Trent Chandana. Is onto the wing. Honor thought about the 3, but a quick closeout by Grant Chandana. Now Dassau guarded by Jaron Zeese. Curl cut for Felch into the paint. Kicks out to Truax, trying to drive on Malik. Backhand pass, and Malik jumps in and steals it. To Charlie Belson. Euro step, goes up with the left and scores. What a move by Charlie Belson. Going into his bag of tricks. The Euro step gets him his 5th point. They're a 3-point lead for the Panthers. Truax. Offensive foul. He used that off arm. Coach Drake not happy. The second foul on Truax. That's a second offensive foul called on Vander Truax, and Coach Drake saying you can't use that left arm to clear out. So then they're going to leave him on the floor, though, with his fouls. The second starter with 2 fouls for DC Everest. The 4th player overall. Chandana trying to back down Dassau on the baseline into a double. He's able to get it out to Trent Chandana. He'll catch and shoot on the wing. That one's short. Long rebound chased down by Luke Honor. Xavier Edwards on the right wing, guarded by Trent Chandana. 6:09 remaining in a 3-point game. Drive, that one tipped out of bounds by Malik and saved, but Chandana was on the baseline. His foot was on the baseline. It's going to stay with DC Everest. We'll have a baseline inbound. As well as Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. So call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Edwards in the far corner trying to drive on Trent Chandana. Trying to lean in, goes up with the left in and out halfway down. Rebound to Chandana. Nice move, just couldn't get the roll. Chandana's going to step into a 3 on the wing, and he hits. Chandana's got 10. Now a 6-point lead for SPASH, 22-16. Peterson will be in next whistle. As Edwards trying to drive on Trent Chandana, finds Truax. He'll square up, and he leaves his little runner short. 3rd rebound for Grant Chandana. He's going to take it all the way himself. Goes up with the left. That's partially blocked by Truax, and then Edwards comes out with the rebound. Good, strong interior defense from the Evergreens. Both teams playing tough physical basketball here in this first half. Truax gets over to Edwards, guarded by Trent Chandana. Couple passes back to Edwards. Pick and pop, look for Felch, but Felch couldn't get out quick enough. Edwards squares up against Chandana, and a great finish through contact. And Edwards has 4 points and a timeout taken by the Panthers. It's a 30, and we'll step aside. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. Out
of the timeouts. Panther basketball on the side. Update as well over in Schofield. And girls basketball, these same 2 teams going at it, as it is 26-3 in favor of SPASH. 5:41 remaining in the first half there. As well, that Skis Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Skis Meat Market, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, as the Panthers turn it over. That one thrown away into the baseline. 4th Panther turnover. The floor for DC Everest: Peterson, Edwards, Felch, Honor, and Truax. SPASH counters with Trent and Grant Chandana, Jaron Zeese, Ryan Malik, and Charlie Belson. Truax drive and kick to Peterson in the corner. Right back to Edwards, trying to drive on Trent Chandana. He'll get a ball screen from Felch, gets through it, squares up, goes up with the left, and scores. 6 points for Xavier Edwards. Back to a 2-point game, 22-20. And as both teams get some separation, the other one comes right back with a little run, whether it's 4 points, 5 points here. Jaron Zeese to Malik in the corner. He'll have that one thrown away. He went for Chandana and overthrew him. The 5th SPASH turnover, back-to-back possessions, as Jaden Zeese and Anani Eddies will check back in for Jaron Zeese and Malik. 3:56 remaining here in the first half, as Edwards bring things up to a 2-point game. And both teams looking to get their first Wisconsin Valley Conference win of the season. Edwards is going to pull up, left-handed jumper from the right side, no good, and Belson is going to get the rebound, and then he's going to draw a foul in the backcourt, and he's going to shoot free throws out of it. That's going to be the 8th DC Everest foul, and they're going to call it the first on Honor. It'll be 1-1 as Charlie Belson heads to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line, where he is well, so far he's not missed a free throw this year. A 1-1. Front end is too strong, and Chandana, though, comes out with the rebound. Wide open, and Jaden Zeese throws it down with 2 hands. Chandana with the assist and the rebound. Again, you can teach skill, you can teach touch, you can't teach very, very tall. And at 6'11", Jaden Zeese with the second dunk that I've seen on this floor this season. Dassau onto the wing to Felch. A couple of jab steps against Belson, driving to his right. Hops through contact. Count the bucket and one for Felch, his second opportunity at a three-point play. Belson gets his first and the team's 6th. Felch with 11 points, looking for 12. Has to get it back within a 1-point game. And he does just that. 12 points for Cade Felch. Jaden Zeese, high dribble to Trent Chandana. And he's going to draw a foul on Honor, his second, and the team's 9th. And we're going to get another 1-1 opportunity for the Smash Panthers. This will be Trent Chandana heading to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. He is 46% from the stripe as Truax will check back in for Honor. Minnesota Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best locations: Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more as well at nicolaybank.com. One and one for Trent Chandana is good. Gets his first point of the night. And he goes 2 for 2. 26-23, Stevens Point. 3 minutes to go as Edwards, running point, gets it across for Peterson. Right back to Felch. Felch guarded by Johnny Anani Eddies. Sam Dassau being chased by Grant Chandana. Gets around, steps through, blocked by Jaden Zeese, and then he's fouled on the rebound. The first on Sam Dassau, and Jaden Zeese is going to shoot 2 free throws as he heads to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Now smashing the double bonus for the final 2:40 of this first half. Jaden Zeese, a 33% free throw shooter. First free throw is no good as Dassau had gone to box out. It is double bonus. It's Pavlovich back in for Truax. I think seeing how tight this game is being called, you don't want to take the chance of Vander Truax getting his 3rd foul. At 16 combined fouls called in the game. Second free throw is no good, and rebound is taken by Peterson. Still a 3-point game. One Cade Felch jumper away from a tie. Edwards drives on Anani Eddies. He's going to draw the foul on Johnny Anani Eddies on the hand check. And Xavier Edwards will go to the line with a 1-and-1 opportunity. As well, the Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 1-and-1 for Edwards, who is a 60% shooter as he hits the front end. 7 first half points for Xavier Edwards. Came in averaging 11 a game. And he hits both of them. 8 points for Edwards. It's a 1-point game. 26-25 as Grant Chandana catches it just inside the wing. To Zeese, takes it through contact, draws a foul, and will go to the line. Another Everest foul, and that's the second on Dassau. And 2 free throws as Jane Zeese heads back to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. It's be 11 and 12 for Spash at the free throw line. So now Dassau, Truax, Honor, and Studeman all with 2 fouls. Dinga and Mockleen have 2 for Spash. First free throw for Zeese is good. 27-25. 2:16 remaining here in this first half. And he misses the second. Rebound taken by Edwards, his second. So Zeese 1 of 4 from the line in this first half. A 2-point game. Edwards gets by on Yeti, kick to the corner. Dassau open 3 for the lead, and he got it. Sam Dassau from deep. 28-27, DC Everest. Chandana through contact, throws it away. It's picked off by Edwards, the 6th Spash turnover. 105 seconds to go. As Dassau again, that one no good. Rebound to Belson. And he'll hustle into the front court. To Grant Chandana left wing. Jaden Zeese just outside the paint trying to back down. Goes up, can't finish. Rebound Edwards. 80 seconds remaining. Dassau trying the jab step. Chandana high lob into the wing for Felch. Steps through contact and scores. Cade Felch having himself a dynamite first half. 14 points for Cade Felch. Belson high-low, and Zeese will score. 5 points for Jaden Zeese. 1-point game, 30-29, DC Everest on top. Edwards will bring it up. We'll see if they try and run an early play or if they play for 1. Doesn't look like they're going to hold anything. Kick to the corner, open 3. Pavlovich cannot get it to fall, and it's tipped out of bounds by a combination of Belson and Trent Chandana. And it stays with the Evergreens. 37 seconds left. There's one for your home of the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and more. Home Furniture locations, Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road in Plover. That 3 no good by Felch. Rebound to Trent Chandana. We'll see if Spash looks maybe play for 1. Into the corner. No, and Adietis for 3. In and out halfway down. A good board there by Felch. Then he draws a foul on Grant Chandana, and he's going to shoot some free throws. The first on Grant Chandana. Cade Felch to the line with a 1-and-1. He's 2 of 2 from the line so far. He's been great in this first half. Jaron Zeese back in with 21 seconds left. 14 points for Felch. He had 17 in that 64-39 win over Chippewa Falls on Tuesday. And he hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Felch could be looking at a career night. Career high 24. Has opened up a 3-point lead, and he does. 16 first half points for Cade Felch. Belson with 12 seconds left. To Trent Chandana, 7 seconds left. He'll get it to Grant Chandana. He'll take it himself, fights through contact, and draws a foul, and he'll go to the line with 1.7 seconds on the clock. And it's the second foul on Chase Pavlovich. Grant Chandana back to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line to shoot 2 with 1.7 seconds on the clock. First one good. 32-30. And that one no good. Rebound Felch. And he's not going to take a shot. And this first half comes to an end. DC Everest on top as it was a back and forth affair. as they take a 2-point lead to the locker room. It is 32-30 Evergreens, as we'll step aside for back in a couple of minutes with your halftime scores and summaries. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
It is halftime here from Stevens Point. A 32-30 lead for DC Everest at the break. Take a look at some of your scores and summaries brought to you by Pisarski Funeral Homes. They've been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area with the very best in funeral services. So place your trust in Pisarski Funeral Homes, this fourth-generation local business with locations in Stevens Point and Plover. For the SPASH Panthers, they're led with 11 points from Grant Chandana this evening. Then 5 points for Jaden Zeese and Charlie Belson. 3 for Sivan Dinga, 2 each for Trent Chandana, Brock Amakeline, and Jaron Zeese. SPASH had 9 rebounds and 6 turnovers in that first half. Grant Chandana led the way with 4 boards in that one. For DC Everest, 16 points for Cade Felch in the first half. Then 8 for Xavier Edwards, 3 each for Casey Studeman, Sam Dassow, 2 for Vander Truax. 14 rebounds for the Evergreens, led by 4 from Felch and 7 turnovers for DC Everest. Foul trouble, Sam Dassow, Chase Pavlovich, Vander Truax, Luke Honor, Case Studeman, each with 2 for the Evergreens. Sivan Dinga and Brock Amakeline had 2 each for SPASH. It is 32-30 DC Everest at the break in a back-and-forth game. Neither team led by more than 6 in that entire first half. We'll step aside one more time, come back, take a look around at the Zaleski Sports scoreboard. We return as you're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
Out of this break, it is still halftime here on Zaleski Sports. Take a look at some of the Zaleski Sports scores from all of our games tonight. You can find all of our schedule at zaleskisports.com, Z-A-L-E-S-K-I, sports.com. Over in DC Everest, halftime between these same two schools. It's 33-6 SPASH at the break there in Wisconsin Valley Conference. Girls basketball, Kaukauna and Hortonville boys basketball. That one about 5 minutes left in the first half. A 1-point lead for the Polar Bears of Hortonville, 23-22. Oh, and with the Neilsville girls basketball, and it's all Neilsville early on, or second half underway, 38-9 in favor of Neilsville. That in the Clover Belt. Wausau West and Wisconsin Rapids head-to-head, and it is a dominating performance by Wausau West, 29-2 at the half. Girls basketball, Marshfield and Wausau East going head-to-head. Looks like second half underway. Or second half about to be underway. Also in again in the Wisconsin Valley. Also a couple of games for you guys tomorrow, including again SPASH hockey against Eau Claire Memorial. Wapaka girls basketball up in O'Connell Falls 3 minutes into the second half. 22-16 Comets there. Pacelli boys down by 6 against Almond Bancroft, 40-34. 10.5 to go in the second half. A big CWC South matchup. The conference favorites. Marathon and Newman boys going head-to-head over in Wausau, and it's Marathon 33-17, 2.5 minutes into the second half. Marshfield Wausau East boys back. That's a huge game. And Marshfield all over Wausau East, 52-24, 2 minutes in to the second half. Other games, Auburndale and Assumption, 36-28. Assumption up on number 1 in Division 4 Auburndale, their most recent boys basketball rankings. Mosinee and Anago. Mosinee up to 47-24. Second half, just under a minute in the Great Northern. And Colby and Columbus Catholic girls, 8-8. Looks like that one going to the half. So that being said, with about 90 seconds left, we're going to take a break. Be back in 90 seconds. Get you guys ready for the second half. It's coming up next on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
The Sherrill Tire and Auto Service News Channel 7 Winter Wonders Coloring Contest is how kids 10 and under could win up to $500 for your school and a gift card for you. Get the details and submit your entry at SherrillTireColoringContest.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
It's about to start the second half. Here on Zaleski Sports, Everest will inbound. As Brendan Peterson, same starting five. So Peterson, Edwards, Felch, Studeman, and Truax. Zeese, Chandana, Makaleen, and Malik for SPASH. Felch finds Edwards, tight defense, Chandana. He's had that assignment with Xavier Edwards all game long, as long as he's been on the floor, into the wing. Studeman, who picked up 2 fouls, had to sit for a lot of the first half. Edwards turns the corner on Chandana through contact, and a foul called on SPASH. It'll be Malik or Chandana. We'll see who they call that one on. 3 or 24. They're going to call it on Malik, his first. The team's first here in the second half. 2 free throws for Xavier Edwards. And a 60% shooter coming into the night from the line. First one is through. Brazola Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Second free throw is no good, and Malik has the rebound poked away, a loose ball, and it ends up spinning over. And a jump ball, I think they're calling it. It goes to SPASH. As Malik had it and got poked away. So good hustle there from DC Everest. Take a 33-30 lead. Arrow flips back. Grant Chandana trying to turn the corner to the wing. Zeese. Over to Trent Chandana on the right side. And it looks like a 1-3-1 for DC Everest. Trent Chandana goes up and is fouled. So half court 1-3-1. The third foul on Vander Truax. Trent Chandana may take his second trip to the Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line to shoot a pair. He had both of his attempts in the first half. As Pavlovich will have to check in as Truax picks up his third. First free throw for Chandana is left short. So Pavlovich onto the floor. Second free throw is good for Chandana. He's 3 of 4 from the line. 33-31. As Kate Felch will bring things up and run point for the Evergreens. Gets by Jaron Z, stops through, poked away, and a foul called on SPASH. Second foul on Malik in 2 possessions in the half. And it's going to be up to both teams to adjust. This game is being called very tight. They're not letting things get too physical. Handoff Felch, 3 in the corner. That's an air ball and a foul called on the rebound on SPASH. That's going to be the second foul on Grant Chandana, on the team's third in the first minute 14 of the second half. Apologies for missing that. We had to tighten the tripod. It got loose. It came free for a quick second. We're back now. Now in the corner, Pavlovich open 3. That one off the front. Rebound taken by Jaron Zeese. And that one tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with SPASH. Baseline inbound for Grant Chandana. And he was kicking it back out to Trent Chandana. Over to Grant Chandana. count the bucket and the foul for Baraka Makaleen. Be the third on Pavlovich as well. Baraka Makaleen to the serve. Pro J. Winslow free throw line, 74%. As Luke Honor will check in for him. So foul trouble starting to rear its head for both teams. The one free throw for Baraka Makaleen. And he had to sit for most of the first half as well with foul trouble. Got two very early. Chance to give SPASH the lead, and he does. 34-33. Edwards gets by Sean under the corner. Felch. Drive and kick to Studeman. Honor for three, and he's got it. Luke Honor hits the triple. Everest back on top, 36-34. Makaleen trying to back down Edwards. Kick out to Trent Chandana. He'll drive to the left now. Back to Grant Chandana. Now he'll drive and try and spin his way in. To Trent Chandana going baseline. Backhand pass for Malik. Goes up and scores. First points for Ryan Malik. Edwards. Give and go with Felch. It goes to Kate Felch. Open three, left of the circle. That one no good. Rebound to Trent Chandana. Tie game. Belson coming in next whistle. Low pass to Malik. He'll go up at the left. Leaves it off to the left. Rebound to Studeman. Felch gets by a couple of defenders. Back to Edwards now on the left side. 36-36. 3 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's going to come down to the very end. Edwards kick it out to Honor. Now Felch. Couple of jabs. Trying to drive on Jaron Zeese. Kick back out, Studeman. Now Edwards left wing. Spins back left, and he throws it away. The 8th Evergreen turnover. Sivan Dinga, Charlie Belson checking back in. Might as well that just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors is the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Here is Makaleen, open three, right wing. That's way too strong, but the rebound bounces favorably to Trent Chandana. Now Grant Chandana deep on the wing. That one is short. And Edwards skies to get his fourth rebound of the night. Just shy of 4 minutes gone by. This game is tied. Honor. Being hounded by Makaleen. Now Felch in the corner, guarded by Sivan Dinga. He drew 2 fouls on Dinga in that first half. Edwards turns the corner, gets by Chandana through contact, and one. First foul on Trent Chandana, the 4th Panther foul. And Edwards, who has 3 of the 4 from the line, will shoot 1 to try and get 3 points. The old-fashioned way. And he does. 39-36 in favor of the Evergreens. Makaleen. Dinga to Chandana. Now Grant Chandana, left side, against this 1-3-1. Good adjustment from the Evergreens to come out in that zone. High pass, Dinga into the corner. Chandana, fight gets through contact, trying to back his way down. Pivots up, goes up with the left and scores. 13 for Chandana. He makes it back into a 1-point game, 39-38. DC Everest. Edwards, it's a high ball screen from Studeman to Felch, far corner. Edwards with a great crossover kick to Felch, open, and he's going to get called for a travel. He knew it. As he got caught jumping for a jump shot, and then midway through decided I should probably not take the shot, and he lands and tried to get rid of the basketball, but he's also the first one to grab it afterwards, which makes it the travel. Belson now on the right wing. Low pass, Makaline catches it. To Grant Sean, then a quick double on the wing. In this 1-3-1, weak side is coming out to contest everything. Dinga in the corner. Underneath, Chandana, high, low, one touch. Grant Chandana is going to draw its contact and draw a foul on Casey Studeman. No, I stand corrected. That is Peterson. Not 2-5, just 2. The second on Peterson, team's third. Baseline inbound for Grant Chandana. Might as well let St. Carpet 1 and Post Road and Plover is here to floor you with the best in all your carpeting and flooring needs. So whether for your home or business, you'll find help with choosing the right material to bring your flooring to the next level. That's St. Carpet 1. Dinga to Grant Chandana on the left wing. And another foul will send Grant Chandana to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. And there's the third on Peterson. Chandana 3 of 4 from the stripe in this one. With a pair of Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throws. So Peterson, Pavlovich, and Truax each with 3 as Chandana can't hit the first free throw. Sam Dassau will check back in. Chandana 13 points. Averages just shy of 20 a game. Hits the second, he's now 4 of 6 from the line. Once again, we're tied, 39 all. 12:20 remaining here in the second half. SPASH isn't capable of playing a tight game or playing a non-tight game on this floor this year. Season opener was double overtime. Their second game was single overtime. It was a 5-point game against Wausau West that was competitive to the very last possession. Wanakee was a buzzer beater. This floor has brought out the best in every team that has been on it so far this season. High, low pass, blocked backside by Dinga. Charlie Belson catch and shoot. That one is short. Rebound right again to Dinga. He'll go up and score. Sivan Dinga with 5 points. And SPASH back on top. 41-39 Panthers. 11:27 to go. Xavier Edwards trying to turn the corner, steps through, fights through contact, count it, and 1 for Xavier Edwards. Second foul on Trent Chandana. And the second time this half, Edwards has drawn a hoop in the arm. And we're going to get a delay of game warning on SPASH on Chandana. He just kind of dropped the ball and kind of threw it backhand away and it rolled toward the corner. So a delay of game called on Trent Chandana. Chance to give the Evergreens the lead once again, Xavier Edwards. And he does just that. 5 of 6 from the line of the game. He's got 15 points. Dinga open 3 near corner. In and out. Rebound tipped out and taken by Dassau. So 31 of the 42 combined for Felch and Edwards for DC Everest. Edwards drive and kick to Felch. As they'll switch on the screen. Dassau back to Edwards. Studeman this time sets the screen. Kick to the corner. Dassau open 3 near side. Halfway down, no. Rebound to Sivan Dinga. Grant Chandana. Methodical drive to the baseline. Into that double. Bounces back out to Belson. Right back to Grant Chandana. Gets by Dassau. Takes it himself. Grabs the rim and lays it in on the follow through. It was a dunk until it wasn't, and it still falls through. 43-42 SPASH. Edwards Guarded by Dinga, gets by him. Kick to the corner, Dassau trying to drive on Belson. He makes Belson fall. Doesn't take the jumper, finds and then throws it away. Picked off by Makaline, and then a foul on the run out. The third on Honor. Team's fifth. Both teams with 5 fouls. Truax checking back in. Jaron Zeese back in. As well as Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki is ready to serve the central Wisconsin community and is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services are available at stevenspointortho.com. Here's Makaline. He'll turn the corner. Kick to Dinga. Open 3, far side. Dinga got it. And he blows a kiss to the student section. Studeman. High-low pass. Good cut. Honor. He's got 5 second-half points. 46-44. And Trent Chandler's fouled on the drive. No bucket. The 6th Evergreen foul. And there's number 4 on Honor to bring Pavlovich back in. And Anietti's in for the Panthers. Inbound on the baseline. Might as well you can find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe with breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, and service with a smile. It's open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. I was there a couple weeks ago. I'm going there again Monday. Going to get lunch. And Rock and Roll burrito. 46-44. Chandana driving, backing down Truax. Evergreen's back man-to-man. Makaline catch and shoot left side. Got it. 8 points for Baraka Makaline. 5-point lead for the Panthers. 3 quarters of the Sway game is complete. 49-44 SPASH. Cade Felch hands off to Xavier Edwards. Those two guys have combined for 31 of the 44 points. Studeman trying to back down Chandana. Great move. Goes up. Leaves his shot short. Rebound to Chandana. Crossing over Truax. Hands it off to Trent Chandana. Underneath. Wide open. Johnny and Anietti's gets the bucket. 8:29 to go. Largest lead of the night for SPASH. 51-44. Now we're trying to get around Trent Chandana. Studeman to Truax. Pavlovich. Now Edwards. Right back Felch. Thought about the catch and shoot. He'll try and back down at Anietti's. Hops through, fights through contact, leaves a shot short, gets his own board, gets the bucket. No, they're not going to call it. It's on the floor. It's going to be called on the floor. A great rebound by Felch. It'll be an Everest inbound and the 3rd foul on Trent Chandana. As well, the culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. So bring the family for a visit to Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz's Dairy Store with food, family, and fun. Edwards trying to back down Makaline, has to kick it back out. Pavlovich, now Felch. Edwards going to get a ball screen, and they'll switch, and Anietti's will now have Xavier Edwards. Studeman trying to back down Chandana. A couple of veteran forwards with a bevy of post moves. Blocking foul called on Johnny Anietti's. His 2nd, team 7th. Everest is going to shoot some free throws. And Xavier Edwards will shoot a 1-and-1. As well from our friends at Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. And that's Next Step Prosthetics. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good for Edwards. 6-point game, 51-45. $16 points now for Edwards. The ties with Felch. 17. He takes the team lead. And a timeout taken by the Evergreens. It's a full. We'll step aside. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Pisarsky Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover area with the very best in funeral services. Today, as a fourth-generation local business, Pisarsky Funeral Homes takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. The loss of a loved one carries so many challenges and often comes with so many questions. Find answers, professional services, and all the compassion and support you'd expect at Pisarsky Funeral Homes, with locations in Stevens Point and Plover, and online at pisarskyfuneralhome.com.
You may not know where you stand with that neighbor you wave at but never talk to. But you always know where you stand with the Sport Clips app haircut tracker that tracks your real-time wait time. It's a game changer.
$7:34 to go here in the second half. A 5-point lead for SPASH, 51-46. DC Everest out of timeouts got Studeman, Pavlovich, Truax, Felch, and Edwards. SPASH with Chandana, Makaline, Anadietis, and Dinga. Kick back out. Dinga, Grant Chandana, open three, left side. That one no good. Rebound taken by Edwards. Good, strong box out. 5 rebounds for Xavier Edwards. Two along with 17 points. Still a 2-possession game. Felch has been kept in check so far here in the second half. As Studeman. Trying to back down Chandana, gets around, has to bring it back out, draws a bump. That one tipped and stolen by Johnny Anadietis. And he will lay it up and in. 4 points for Johnny Anadietis. That one almost tipped away, and it's off the official and then off of Felch. The 12th DC Everest turnover. Might as well the Fleet Farms layaway program is here. No, we're the timeout on the floor. Timeout again. We'll step aside. Here for Fleet Farm when we come back. 6:35 to go. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Six and a half to go as they crank up the Neil Diamonds on the PA system. SPASH inbound on the side. Up by 7, 53-46. Trent Chandana over to Grant Chandana. Hand off to Baraka Makaline, and he loses his footing and turns it over. The first turnover of the half for SPASH, their 7th of the game. As Edwards matches up with Makaline. Long kick to Felch in the corner, guarded by Anadietis. Trying to go baseline. Picks up his dribble, has to get it over to Edwards, trying to drive on Makaline. 6 minutes to go. Studeman, right of the circle. To Felch in the corner. He was looking for Studeman. He wasn't ready for it. That's turned over. And Sivan Dinga, underhand to Anadietis. He thought about it. That one tipped away and chased down by Trent Chandana. Everest almost got a big turnover there. Here's Grant Chandana. Over to Dinga. Quick pass. Trent Chandana. Grant Chandana turns the corner through contact. Offensive foul called on Grant Chandana. Studeman took the hit. The third foul on Grant Chandana. The 8th team. Coach Colonel wants explanation. They call player control. Here is from our friends at Fleet Farm. Their layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store. Head to fleetfarm.com as well to learn more. Edwards to Studeman on the wing. He'll try and drive on Chandana. Drops the shoulder. Chandana stays tight. And a travel is going to be called on Studeman. Tried to clear out some space. Chandana held his ground. And you say the pivot slid. Approaching 5 minutes to go. 14 turnovers for Everest in the game as Makaleen looked like he walked on that one. Dinga to Grant Chandana. Behind the back, kicks it back out to Sivan Dinga. Pull up, free throw jumper is good. He's got 10 points. A new career high for Sivan Dinga, his first game in double figures at the varsity level. Edwards going to draw a reaching foul on Makaleen. And will shoot a 1-and-1. Be the third on Brock Makaleen. 1-and-1 for Xavier Edwards. It'll be his 7th free throw of the night. Or that with a half is 9th of the night. He is set 7 of 8. First free throw is pure. 55-47. $18 points for Edwards. The second one is no good. Rebound to Sivan Dinga. Makaleen into the paint, steps through, scoops it up, around and out. Rebound tipped up, no, and Pavlovich comes out with it. Edwards trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for Fauci. He's able to get it away from Dinga, but Anadi Eddies was there on the help and will now guard him. Felch trying to back down. That one poked away. He chased it back down to Studeman. Almost was trying to find Edwards. Almost had that one jumped by Makaleen. Right now, Edwards is able to get it. Xavier Edwards. Hard pass to the corner. Felch. Quick closeout and a foul called on Johnny Anadiettis. And it'll be 2 free throws for Cade Felch. The 3rd foul on Ananiettis. Felch has been scoreless in the half. He'll shoot 2. That is all for our friends at Dahl Automotive in Stevens Point. They have 1,300 vehicles, but they want more. So they'll offer an extra $500 of book value for your trade-in vehicle. Shop DahlAuto.com for the best selection in the area. Stop in and see them at Dahl Honda just off Stanley Street, or at Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, or Dahl Chrysler on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Timeout, SPASH after the first free throw, and we will step aside and do the same. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Conference Boys Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Quick update as well from DC Everest on the girls' side of things. 56-22 SPASH leads, final 2 minutes. And that looks like SPASH moved to 6-2 and 2-0 in the Valley. One shot for Felch out of the timeout. And he misses it. Rebound taken by Grant Chandana. Felch now 5 of 6 from the line, 17 points. Dinga finds Trent Chandana at the top. Man-to-man for the Evergreens. They've switched between man-to-man and that 1-3-1. Makaline brings it back out to Grant Chandana, guarded tightly by Pavlovich. 3:20 to go. Trent Chandana right back to Baraka Makaline. Now Grant Chandana drives baseline, draws a offensive foul called on Johnny Nandietti on an illegal screen. That's his 4th. And another Panther turnover, number 10, or number 9 on the night, I should say. Felch will get it in to Studeman and get it back. Might as well, that Made Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel that includes from corporate casual team uniforms and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great and learn more at madacustom.com. That's madacustom.com. Felch. Travel called as they're trying to force a jump, and the entire Everest bench erupts. They wanted either a foul or a jump, and I thought they were going to call a jump. They say that they call a travel, and it's a turnover. It goes back to SPASH, 2:55 to go. So Makaline bounces it into the post for Grant Chandana. Trying to back down, and he's going to draw a foul, and he's going to shoot free throws. Chandana's going to have a bonus free throw. Going to go to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Number 3 on Studeman. Chandana 4 of 6 from the line. 16 points in the game. Trent Chandana. Johnny Nandietti out there is back out there. Front end is no good. Rebound taken by Truax, who's back out there. Felch. Guarded tightly by Ananiadis. Bounces it in. Studeman trying to back down Chandana. Kick to the corner. Felch, open 3. Far corner. He needs it. Got it. 20 points for Felch in the game. And it's back down to a 4-point contest with 2:15 to go. Both teams in the bonus. Everest in the double bonus. Chandana trying to drive on Pavlovich. Takes it himself. Goes up. Can't finish. Rebound Ananiadis. And he'll get it back out to Dinga. Chandana missed the bunny. Gets a break with the rebound. The offensive rebound and a reload. Finds Sivan Dinga. He'll pull up. 12-footer. That one an air ball. Rebound chased down by Makaline. And they'll reset. Coach Drake trying to fire up his bench to get the defense going. Minute 45 to go. Chandana guarded by Truax. And a foul called as Edwards tried to go for the steal. Good idea trying to get the ball out of there. Chandana didn't see him, but he was able to spin away at the very last second and draw the first foul on Xavier Edwards. Chandana will have a 1-and-1 heading to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Might as well let Shuda Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover here to help you with all of your funeral needs. 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at ShudaFuneral.com. Again, that is ShudaFuneral.com as Chandana hits the free throw. 56-51, 101 seconds left in the game, at least in regulation. And the second free throw will not fall. Good box on board, Truax. And games here are never over until the final horn. That's been the case all year long. The 4 home games, timeout, Everest. And we'll step aside. You are watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Out of the timeout. 90 seconds left. Studeman, Truax in the bank, take goes up. Offensive foul was called. Dinga took the hit. The fourth foul on Truax. As the rebound over the top to Trent Chandana. And a timeout taken right away. With a minute 21 to go. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching Wisconsin Valley Basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
After the timeout by SPASH, Everest will face some pressure with a minute 21 to go. Today's game brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Xavier Edwards. Kick it over to Honor. It's back in there. Edwards trying to step through, gets position, can't finish. Rebound to Dinga. Grant Chandana draws a foul on Felch, and he'll shoot some free throws. Ninth foul. Chandana will head to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Chandana. Chandana 2 of 5 in the half from the line. 7-point lead with 54 seconds left. First one for Grant is good. It's been a great game and a good building block for both teams, no matter how this one ends up going forward through conference play. Of course, both teams going to be playing some winter break tournaments. And Chandana goes 2 for 2. 60-51, 52 seconds left. SPASH, of course, in the Century Classic. They'll be playing tomorrow over in Fort Atkinson, my original hometown, in place of my birth. As there's one, Edwards is able to poke it away and then stolen by Chandana. And they're trying to foul, and he's going to get free. Finds Dinga, and they'll bring it back out. Trent Chandana finds Grant Chandana with 25 seconds left, and there's the foul. And the end of the night for Luke Honor. So Honor will have to depart with 5 points, a couple of rebounds. And that'll bring in Random Dickerson, a 6'4" sophomore in his 3rd game of the season. 2 free throws for Grant Chandana. Again, for SPASH, they will have Fort Atkinson tomorrow. Then the Century Classic against Beaver Dam and Watertown, as the first free throw is good from the Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. DC Everest, they will head to River Falls around New Year. They have River Falls Menominee in the River Falls Classic on the 30th and 31st. They might be playing the final game in Wisconsin in 2024. Chandana goes 2 for 2. Lead up to 11, 23 seconds left. Felch kicks it out to Studeman. He'll drive. This is Edwards. He'll take a 3 on the wing. That one around, no good. Rebound to Chandana. And coach will call it off. And this one will come to an end. Final 7 seconds left. And your final score tonight, it'll be the SPASH Panthers 62, the Evergreens of DC Everest 51. And don't let that score fool you. This game was as tight as can be all the way until the end. Stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy post-game show is on the way next. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Head to Marshfield Curtis and NasonvilleDairy.com. Head down to the floor. Talk with Coach John Crone, a player of his choosing. After these messages on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to Marshfield Curtis and NasonvilleDairy.com today. Mike Wellen here, Braden Sutter up in the bleachers on the production side of things. Coach John Kroll will be joining us shortly with Savan Binga. Had a career high 10 points, 4 rebounds, had some clutch shots and brought the energy as SPASH gets their biggest win of the season on this floor, a 62-51 decision over DC Everest, as they get to 1-1 in conference play, heading into a game tomorrow over in Fort Atkinson and then the Century Classic over Christmas break. And DC Everest, they'll be a little bit of a breather, and then they'll have to go to River Falls at the end of the year. Again, they might be playing the final game in the state of Wisconsin in the year 2024, New Year's Eve game against Menominee. They have River Falls on New Year's Eve. That being said, again, we're just waiting for Coach Kroll to be joining us shortly for our post-game, Nasonville Dairy post-game coverage. And of course, stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll be over at KB Willett as SPASH Hockey will be taking on Eau Claire Memorial in a big non-conference matchup over at KB Willett. Of course, hockey team back-to-back nights for them as well. They had Everest tonight. The game was supposed to be last night. That had been delayed by the snow, but that got moved to tomorrow night. 7 o'clock puck drop between the Old Daves and the Panthers here on Zaleski Sports. Myself and Chase Lyons will be over the bench for that one. So as we wait for Coach Kroll, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back when he returns for our post-game interview, and our post-game coverage continues on Zaleski Sports.
Brown & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
I'm back here with your Nasonville Dairy postgame show continuing. I'm joined by Coach Crowell and Savan Dinga. And Coach, we said it earlier this year, I think it was after the Wanakee game, the depth of this team. You have so many guys who can make an impact. And tonight, much different guys coming off the bench. Obviously, Savan with a big game. Johnny had some big moments. Just talk about just the top to bottom, the depth of this team that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, we really haven't. And this year is unique to us, I think, in it. And right now we're trying to kind of still figure that part out, right? Like who plays well together. And it may come down like tonight, it was matchups. We were struggling to guard them. There were a lot of shots in the lane. We couldn't keep the ball in front of us. Help wasn't there. So it may come down to matchups. And when you have more guys you can choose from, who does what well? Who can guard this? Who can guard that? It makes it tougher but easier because now we're able to hopefully find a way to make stops and get correct matchups.
And you're talking about some of those matchups. Obviously, you were man-to-man the entire time. They went to that 1-3-1 for a while in the second half. How were you adjusting to what they were bringing defensively?
Yeah, they really clogged the lane, right? So they were, all post touches, drives. There was a lot of guys there. We got to learn to move on the backside of stuff. If we drive or if we get a post touch, some actions that are freeing up guys on the backside. And that's going to come with some rotations. Who plays well, who's a better cutter, who can shoot it well, who can stretch a defense. That's an ongoing process right now. We're 6 or 7 games into this thing. I think we're trending in the right direction. What's nice is that we have this depth that brings it in practice and everybody prepares the same way.
And again, you talk about all those little things, and just talk about as a coach how you were adjusting to the physicality of this game. And it was physical, but they were still calling a lot. And obviously Brock had to sit for a while in the first half. Johnny had to sit late. I guess talk about how you were adjusting matchups depending on also on foul trouble.
Yeah, we've played in a lot of physical games this year so far. Not a lot of hand checks have been called up to this point. So we had to adjust. It took us a little bit, and then it kind of flipped a little bit. It got more aggressive, and then it came back to the hands. And we're going to be in games like that it might switch a little bit. We have to figure out how it's being called, change and adapt right away, and then be able to still guard without fouling.
Into a coach now, 7 games in. You still got 3 more this year, which is crazy to think about. You got a quick trip tomorrow down to Jefferson County. I guess how are you going to try and turn things around in such a short time tomorrow and then going into Century?
Yeah, sometimes when you don't have a lot of time to think about it, you just go out there and you play your best at times. But we challenge ourselves in these types of environments with the teams and then the quick turnarounds, because that's what we're going to see in the playoffs. So we're going to prepare ourselves. We're going down. We got to have a quick scout on the way down, and we're going to play a really good Fort Atkinson team.
So, Coach, well, best of luck down there, and good luck, and we'll see you next year, I guess.
Thank you. Yes.
We'll be joined by Savon Dinger, Highlight House Player of the Game, 10 points, and bringing the energy off the bench. I guess talk about your first couple of minutes, kind of come in, getting a couple of rebounds, blocking a shot, hitting a couple of things. Just what were you trying to bring to the floor?
I feel like I was just trying to bring the energy. Coach said at halftime, energy's low. We just got to bring it, and I felt like nobody else was doing it, so I felt like I got to do it. So.
And then for you offensively, you're doing it different ways. You had some spot-up threes. You did a couple pull-up jumpers. You were able to get to the basket a couple of times. How are you been able to try and vary your game so far in this early season to try and make your impact felt?
Everybody's got different things. Coaches tell me I have a gift. I'm able to get to the 3, mid-range, get to the cup. So I just like to change it up. If I'm not feeling the 3, I like to go to the rack. If I'm not feeling going to the rack, I spot up. So I feel like tonight I was just able to hit everywhere.
On the other side defensively, you had one of the big plays of the game, that chase down block. How often have you practiced that, and how often have you actually done it?
I haven't really practiced blocks, but I guess I was just in the right position. Just thought don't foul and go for it.
And then for you as well, a quick turnaround. You got to go down to Fort Atkinson tomorrow. How are you as a player going to try and get yourself ready after a physical game like this to turn around and make a 2+ hour drive down there and then go and play?
Probably go home, eat something real quick, go to sleep right away. Set my alarm, wake up, and then just try and lock in for the game tomorrow. So something like.
Sounds good. So we're going to do one last thing. You see our camera up there? I'll give you the microphone, Carl. I'll count you in. Go, I'm Savon Dinga, and I'm in the house, all right? I'll count you in. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Savon Dinga, and I'm in the house.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
You as well. Savon Dinger, Highlight House Player of the Game, 10 points, 4 rebounds, as he led the way off the bench for the Panthers. They pick up an 11-point win over DC Everest and get to 1-1 in conference play. That being said, we'll wrap things up here. This has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com today. For Braden Sutter up in the bleachers, this is Mike Wendland saying so long, everyone. Stay warm, stay safe. We'll talk to you tomorrow night from KB Willett. And from all of us here at Zaleski Sports, good night, everybody.